stop getting torched. If you tired of cheesers, spamming dribbles, hiding behind screens, draining threes in your face, I got you. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate defensive guide to shut down every cheeser, NBA 2K25, MyTeam. This video is packed with proof that these settings and techniques work. So watch until the end because I'm revealing the best defensive badges and settings that will make you an elite defender. And real quick, drop a comment below who's the most annoying cheeser in my team right now. Let's expose them. First things first, if your defensive settings aren't locked in, you are already at a big disadvantage. Here's the best setup to clamp cheesers. Let's go.
From these tracks off of my shows like time is why do haters pay attention but they don't pay homage. Niggas wanna see me fall since I ball like Common. That's my word, I put them all up in the box like comments.
Let's be real, dog. Sometimes 2K be bailing out these cheesers, man. And they make ridiculous, crazy shots. You know what I'm saying? We all seen players sit there, spam the ball, and hit some crazy shot with a smothered window or you playing great defense. This is what y'all got to do in those moments, man. When you in those games and 2K letting them make these crazy plays, you got to stay composed, bro. The worst thing you can do is get frustrated, start reaching, break down on defense, and go against the whole defensive game plan we've been setting up this whole video. Adjust matchups, man. If one player is getting torched, switch your best defender onto them. That's what I do every single game, y'all. It don't matter who I'm playing, who I matched up with. As soon as the game starts, 0.01 seconds off the clock, I'm hitting pause, going to defensive settings. I'm putting my best player on your best player. The sooner you make those adjustments, the sooner you gonna win. Don't waste no time. Don't wait until halftime to let your dude go for 40, and then you start trying to make defensive adjustments, my guy. It's just too late. Use in-game settings. Call no threes and force them into bad shots, bro. Look, I'm telling y'all, apply these defensive settings as soon as the game starts to set the tone for the rest of the game. Don't wait until they start hitting threes. I'm telling you. Load the game up, see what they got, see their best cards. And after the first quarter, you can honestly tell who their best player, man. Who the player that they're going to use the most, and who the players who just sit in the corner, man. So even if after the first quarter, that's the longest I would go without making my adjustments, bro. Because the last thing you want to do is get down with 10, 15 points with these short quarters, and you're going to be trying to claw your way back into the game, and that's going to be on you, bro. Last but not least, force the ball out their hands. Use double teams or full court press, bro. But once again, like I recently mentioned, put your best defender on their best player off rip. That's going to set the tone. That's going to make it so they first scoring option is not able to score the point. If you take away somebody's first scoring option on 2K, 7 times out of 10, they're going to start panicking because the average player is not sitting there thinking or got the ability to cook with everybody on their team. You feel me? Everybody got like 1-2 players on the team they want to score all the points with. Take those 2 players away, you're going to cut the head off the snake, my guy, and you're going to have a better chance of winning. This base, you got to anticipate and shade. You know what I'm saying? Instead of reaching, move your feet and predict the direction. A lot of y'all get scored on 2K because you're sitting there spamming square, spamming the X button, and your player out of bounds looking crazy. If you just sit there, slide your feet, and play smart defense, you have a way better chance of stopping them instead of reaching. Most cheesers just spam left-right dribble, so position yourself slightly ahead to cut them off, and you're going to notice the easy and quick defensive differences in your team defense, bro. Stop reaching, slide your feet, you're going to be good. Another thing I tell y'all is bait and recover. So let's say they get the rebound and you see somebody open down court. I'm going to get to the nearest defender as the player, and I'm going to kind of sit in the passing lane. You know what I'm saying? Just sit there and bait them to throw a bad pass. And a lot of times, bro, you give them an inch of space, bait the pass, and you get the lane steal. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for jump shots. If you know you're guarding somebody with a slow jumper, if I'm playing a Giannis or somebody with a slow, like a Jaylen Brown with a slow jumper on 2K, I'll leave them open, let them start shooting, and then pull up for the contest, right? These easy bait methods, bro, people been doing these for years on 2K. So if you're able to do that to your opponents, make them take bad shots, turn the ball over, but your chances of winning, they going up. Last but not least, man, use right stick on defense. Every time I'm in the paint, I'm not jumping. Stay disciplined at all times. Hold L2, flick the right stick down, put your hands up, And it's gonna give you the best contest without fouling, bro. A lot of y'all I play, all I do is hit y'all with a pump fake, and you jumping like these. You off of one pump fake move, bro. You jumping crazy. So stay on your feet, put your hands up, stay disciplined, and you're gonna get way more stops. Look at this clip. You see that? He has space, but we baited him into a bad shot. That's how you frustrate cheesers, bad players, noobs, and you force turnovers and force stops to win the game. Now, who are the best defenders in my team right now? If you really want to clamp up, you need these type of players in your lineup. The best defenders for stopping cheesers and clamping up every opponent.
Right to
now
the
I'm gonna name some guards, and we're gonna get to the centers. And if you get these cards, you know you're gonna have automatic defense on 2K. Right? So for guard, Dyson Daniels, Marcus Smart, Gary Payton, Kawhi Leonard. Those are just a few guards. Amen Thompson. Now I know certain players got different type of cards, and certain players can't shoot as good as other players. So the type of team you want to make, man, you got to put it down in your head and make those notes. But these are just a few guards who have great defense in 2K. Now let's get to some of the big men. You know what I'm saying? Some wings, some lockdowns. Scottie Pippen, best perimeter defender of all time, arguably, and you know he elite in the game. Even get your hands on a LeBron James build, 6'9" type of LeBron card. You know you're gonna get stops, man. It's just that simple. And even a player like KD, you know, 2K make these cards so overpowered you can play defense as well as score. But a lot of the prime defensive players have the more elite badges. So make sure you get in players who are known for defense if you want the already Hall of Fame badges on them. If you got extra badges to put on type of offensive players, you can do that as well. But let's get to some of the bigger names, right? Jaren Jackson Jr., one of the best shot blocking bigs in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo, versatile, clamps up point guards and big men. We all know Giannis is cheat code and been a cheat code on 2K for the last 10 years, dog. And last but not least, Victor Wembanyama. I had an 82 overall green card, Wemby, and I was a threat, making plays, holding down the paint. Now, obviously, it's not better than the 99 Opal Wemby they got in the game, but if you can get a Wemby card, it's GG's, man. If you're running with any of these guys, you already have a huge advantage. But defense isn't just about who you use, it's about how you play. Ball pressure, we gotta go tight, man. You don't want to go moderate because you can still give up threes, especially if your defender is smaller than a guy with the ball. He can shoot right over you, like a KD. Or last game, I had a Tony Parker card on my team guarding the Dyson Daniels, and he was shooting right over him. So make sure you go tight on ball pressure. Off ball pressure, don't go tight. Play moderate to keep it safe, but you can go tight. Now, if you are a player who plays somebody who do a lot of backdoors, you will be getting scored on. So go moderate or tight. It's your choice. Basically, play this one how the game's going. If you're having a good game, they're not giving up threes, you'll be good. The whole point of defense, bro, is give the least amount of threes possible. Whoever scored the most threes, 9 times out of 10, they're going to win the game. You feel me? So defensively, focus is how can I stop them from shooting threes? You don't want to give up no threes or the least amount of threes as possible, right? So make sure off ball pressure, you go moderate or tight, just depending on how the opponent you're playing, how they play, right? Force direction, I leave that on automatic. On ball screen, go over every single time. The threes hurt worse than the twos, I'm telling you. If you start the game, if you're giving up 3 threes, bro, you already down 9 points. You don't want to start yourself, dig yourself in a hole and not whole game be struggling to get out of it, right? On ball pressure, go over. Hedge, catch hedge, right? Which basically means as the center is going to stand behind the screen, and whichever way the guard goes, he's going to follow that. Now, the main point of you want to do as a defender is make sure that the center is in front of the guard with the ball. You just waiting until the guard can get back in front of your man. You don't want to switch, because when you start switching, that's when you're going to get exposed. They're going to pass it to the center and give up easy buckets. So make sure this is on catch hedge. You want your center at all times to be able to be in the middle of the passing lane, but still be in front of the guard, just until the guard who's getting screened can get back in front of his defender, right? On ball screen, go over. Like I said, you always want to go over the screens. Don't give up no extra space. Stop at threes at all costs. If you give up a 2, that's cool, because 2's not going to lose to the game like that compared to how the 3s is. 3 threes, you already dang near out the game. And especially if you're playing triple threat or salary cap, those points, those games are shortened, bro. You don't want to hurt your chances. Hedge, I leave that on automatic. Stay attached. keep it on always. Sometimes you catch your defenders lollygagging off their man, drifting across the court, trying to help somebody else, man. You do not want that by any means, because 2K will have your players walking in the stands getting popcorn in the middle of the game, bro. I had one time, bro, my Giannis, bro, was literally walking to the other side of the court for no reason. He was giving up open three after open three. So make sure always stay attached to your matchup. You don't want to give up no open threes, man. Off-ball screens, once again, go over. A lot of players you see on this game, they call off-ball cheese plays when they're getting clamped up, and just attempt to get a good open look from a three, you know. Always go over the screens. It's your best chance of stopping the floppy plays and the plays that set up open threes. If you go under the screen, you're going to get hit with brick wall. Your player going to fall out like these, and you're going to be getting scored on, man. So we don't want that to happen. Post up. I leave that on automatic just because not a lot of players play from the inside out, right? Nobody's playing like a 06, 2000 Shaquille O'Neal, you know what I'm saying, with the Lakers. This is not the triangle offense. This is 2025. Threes, everybody's shooting threes, so leave the post on automatic, bro. Double team perimeter, leave that on manual. Leave it on manual, bro. You don't want players double teaming for no reason, and the only time I want to double team is if I call it personally. If I make the crazy decision, let's double this dude so he can pass the ball. Switch rules off ball, bro. I don't want nobody to switch, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, because I don't like them switching, right? So I just leave it on auto. You don't want to be switch big, switch guards. Just leave it on auto. Pre-rotate, I say no. Screen help rules, no help. Which basically means if you get set with a screen, a man from the corner will come over and help the man with the ball. You don't want that, and here's why. If your man comes to help after your point guard gets screened, somebody's gonna be wide open in the corner for a corner three. And we all know, in 2K and real life, that's the easiest three-point shot to give up. What did I tell y'all at the beginning of the game? Beginning of this video? My defensive game plan is no threes. No threes. The less amount of threes you give up, the better chances you have of winning the game. It's just that simple, bro. So drive help rules, once again, no help. And this all ties back to the main focal point, no threes. If you get burned on the drive, let them have the two. Threes are more than two, as we all know, and the threes will hurt you and ruin your chances of getting back in the game. Cutter help rules, no help once again. And then extend pressure, do not extend pressure. It basically means your man will pick up a half court or full court. You really don't want to do this unless you got like a 99 elite defender, Marcus Smart, Dyson Daniels, or somebody trying to harass the person you playing. But if they know how to play, and if they burn past you, they gonna get open lanes to the rack every single time. So you don't want that. Make sure your defense is solid, smart. You gotta win these games, man. You ever play a dude who just zigzags back and forth looking for open threes? Yeah, we all hate those guys, and here's how to shut them down. Now the key tag, the bottom line, don't let these cheesers off the hook, bro. Don't let them get comfortable. Once they see their unusual tricks aren't working, they start forcing bad shots, and that's when you take over. That's when they start reaching, they get mad, and then they quit these games. There's a reason the people I play is quitting these games, bro. We playing good defense, we hitting our threes, stopping them from hitting their threes, and we locking down their best player. Alright, y'all boys, listen, that's the ultimate lockdown defensive guide for NBA 2K25, MyTeam. If you follow these steps, you'll be clamping cheesers and forcing rage quits every game. Now, I need to know, who's the biggest cheeser in MyTeam right now? Drop their name in the comments, and let's expose them. And if this video gets 500 likes, I'll drop a top 10 defensive players tier list, so make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. It's your boy Beezy, the Pat God. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Don't follow rules, it's some renegade. I can't follow rules, I'm so renegade. I'm so uncared. Oh, don't follow rules, I'm so renegade. Okay. I'm so renegade. Okay. Not hustling for myself, trying to see my brother pay. Not hustling for myself, trying to see my brother pay. I'm DTN for life, man, that what Primo say. I'm DTN for life, man, that what